Welcome to the School of Sport, Tourism, and Hospitality Management's information session for Virtual Experience Temple Day. My name's Samantha McGrady, and many of you have worked with me already throughout the admissions process as I'm the primary contact within STHM as you go through this stage. You've likely previously met with me, or you've at least gotten emails or mail from me already, so I wanted to give you a chance to hear from other STHM staff members who will be supporting you while you're at Temple. You'll hear from representatives of our leadership team, academic advising, and our professional development offices. To kick things off, I'll give the floor to Dr. Heather Blackburn, our Assistant Dean.
Thank you, Sam. By way of introduction and background, I've been supporting students in the fields of sport, recreation, tourism, and hospitality management for over 15 years now, and know what it takes to be successful in our industries. What is STHM? STHM, the School of Sport, Tourism, and Hospitality Management, is a school with a tradition of preparing students for careers in the fields of sport, recreation, tourism, and hospitality management using a student-focused experiential learning model. We are a school with an urban location providing work-ready access to professional sports teams, luxury brand hotels, and international tourism planners. And we are a school that is recognized for a diverse student body, ensuring our students are ready for the modern, global, cultural workforce. Our Philadelphia location is an ideal place to study the fields of sport, tourism, and hospitality management. With access to 6 professional sports teams, Division I, II, and III NCAA athletic programs, innovative hotel models, and one of the most sought-out restaurant scenes, our students have abundant access to a rich learning laboratory of industry professionals, internship opportunities, and major events. What is the STHM difference? Our Fox Foundation. Our curriculum is centered around core business principles provided by our sister school, the Fox School of Business. Foundational coursework in accounting, economics, marketing, and human resource management ensure our students have broad knowledge to apply to their specific major areas. By leveraging these Fox courses built into the curriculum, students can easily complete one of the many business minors as part of their required degree work. Our personalized approach. Being one of the smaller schools at Temple, our academic advising and professional development staff, as well as our faculty, who are all highly connected to industry, are able to get to know our students at an individual level. These relationships create an environment where students are able to get tailored advice on their educational and career goals. More than just a career center. We are one of the few schools at Temple with our own major specific career center. Our professional development team prepares students for career entry through required coursework on areas such as resume development, cover letter writing, interviewing approaches, while also providing personalized coaching sessions, industry contacts for informational interviewing, and of course, internship experiences. These services continue well after graduation as graduates advance in their careers. Our industries are deeply accessible. From guest speakers from professional sports teams, hotel leaders, tourism planners, all serving as a large network of people for our students to call upon for professional advice and internship and job opportunities. I will now turn it over to my colleague, Ms. Gia Garci, to talk about our academic experience.
Thank you, Dean Blackburn. Like Dr. Blackburn mentioned, my name is Shia Garci, and I'm an Associate Academic Advisor for STHM, and I'm actually also an alumni of the hospitality program within STHM. So our main goal in the Center for Student Services is to retain, develop, and engage students during their academic experience. Within STHM, we have 2 distinct programs, Sport and Recreation Management and Tourism and Hospitality Management. Our curriculum is uniquely designed to educate students on the growing industries and prepare them to be successful in their future careers. Students have the option to narrow down their interests by concentrating in certain areas. Sport and recreation students can choose to concentrate in one of these 3 areas including governance and policy, sport and rec promotion, and event leadership. Tourism and hospitality management students also have the option of 3 distinct areas as well. These include hospitality operations, destination management, and event management. Each concentration narrows down on specific interests and helps students plan their career paths. Like Dr. Blackburn mentioned, we do require our students to have a foundation of business courses. Many of these courses will be helpful when students are completing our major requirements. We also love to have a personal approach. STHM values connection, and CSS enhances that connection. We aim to know our students on a first name basis and also try to get to know them so that we can find the best ways to help. We provide a variety of ways for students to learn, retain, and utilize the information given to them. We do this through academic advising appointments, workshops, and e-learning. Our advising structure is broken down into our 2 majors and special interest groups. Flying 4, which I'm sure you've heard a ton about in other videos, is a great way for students to stay on track. Our office is in charge of providing grad plan workshops, appointments to review semester courses, and graduation check-ins to make sure students are on track. Our office also encourages students to take part in 2 professional organizations, we call them SPOs, during their time at Temple. We have over 11 SPOs that provide students with networking, volunteer, and professional development opportunities. We also offer 2 honors fraternities, Eta Sigma Delta for tourism and hospitality management students, and Rho Phi Lambda for sport and rec management students. Most of our students have around 12 to 13 elective credits, so we encourage students to choose minors that would make sense with their career goals. Many of our students will add the General Business Studies minor through Fox, since it gives a general background of business courses. This minor also fits in very well with our curriculum. As I mentioned earlier, students can concentrate in one particular area, or they can pick and choose from the different areas within the concentration. Finally, our office strongly encourages study abroad opportunities. Whether it's for a full year, semester, or summer session, our students will get the opportunity to immerse themselves into a different culture. We have 2 main campuses, one in Japan and Rome, but our students can go anywhere. STHM also recognizes that not all students will want to study abroad for a long period of time or may have financial constraints. With that, we created a 10-day immersion trip where students get to experience a different culture, but in the lens of the sport and rec or tourism and hospitality industries. And now I'm going to hand it over to my colleague, Ms. Amanda White.
Thank you, Gia. My name is Amanda White. I am the Assistant Director for the Center for Student Professional Development here in the School of Sport, Tourism, and Hospitality Management. As you've been looking at other institutions, you may be familiar with this idea of career services. And while Temple has an excellent career services department centralized on campus, we here in STHM realized how unique our industries are and therefore have an in-house career services, which is what I do here to support our team. I work primarily and really only with STHM students in sport and recreation management and tourism and hospitality management. There are 3 key areas that we kind of focus in on from this department, which is experiential learning, engagement in the industries, programming, and services. And we're going to talk a little bit about that as we go through the presentation. We are, as I mentioned, really uniquely decentralized, and we are very much student-focused, student-centered, and very student-specific in the programming, the learning, and the services that we do offer. So there are a few different ways that we engage our students as part of that, and our primary space is experiential learning. It really is what makes STHM stand out, not only within the Temple community, but within a lot of our other competitor schools. These 3 areas that make up our experiential learning are industry-related hours and our 1 and 2 internships. Industry-related hours are what happens their first through senior years. This is community service-based experiences, industry-related part-time working experiences, volunteer opportunities, et cetera, in which students have an opportunity to be building their resume, networking, a safe space to be working on their professional skill sets, really thinking about their career management really exploring the industry starting very, very early on in their career. Students will complete a minimum of 250 hours, engaging a minimum of 4 unique experiences. Fun fact about most of our students, by the time they hit their senior year, separate from internship 1 and 2, most of our students average about 650 industry hours all on their own. It's really quite impressive. In addition to that, we have not 1 but 2 internships that fit in our Fly and 4 model as part of the STHM curriculum. And what does that mean? That means that we have experiences that are going to fit in 4 years, not to delay graduation and not outside of the scope of what you would be paying for as part of the 4-year collegiate experience. Internship 1, we ideally call this our junior internship, typically happening in the junior year, is a 3-credit part-time junior level internship experience, and it can be completed in the fall, spring, or summer semesters. If it's completed in the fall or spring, this typically happens in the greater Philadelphia area, but if it is in the summertime, we encourage and do see most of our students all across the country doing their internship experience, typically about a minimum of 12 to 15 hours a week for the 12 to 15 week semester, depending on when they complete it. Last but not least is our internship 2 experience. This is their senior internship. And oddly enough, this is the very last class ever at Temple, which is crazy to think about now. But this is a 12-credit full-time internship where the student is fully immersed in their industry, completing their internship, and it can be done their fall, spring, or summer semesters, Typically about minimum 40 hours a week for about 600 hours within the 12 to 15 week semester. These 2 internships are very intentional strategic experiences designed to help with resume development, to engage their network, to help them develop professionally, to really explore and engage their own career management, and then also experience more of their own professional competencies as part of this experience. Now, that being said, what does that visual kind of look like, and what does this all mean to us? Why STHM is the big question that you're asking yourself as you're making some of these decisions. Our students are completing a minimum of 250 industry-related hours, freshmen through their senior year. They're completing 780 hours of internship that fits within that 4-year curriculum for upwards to 1,000 hours of experiential learning rooted in this curriculum, and that's before they even walk across the stage. That's equivalent to about 1 to 2 years experience walking into the industry and not having even graduated yet. That being said, we wanted to see the pictures of what are some of the places that our students are going, where are they interning, where are they participating, and where are they going upon graduation. So these are just a few of our major partners here with us in STHM. In addition to the internships, we also have a guide to the success, and it comes from our programming and our services. How do we engage through that programming? First and foremost is our corporate recruiting. This is where we're going to bring corporate recruiters, employers to campus from some of our major partners, engaging the students, talking about their industries, and recruiting them for their full-time and their junior level internship experiences. That means a student doesn't even have to leave campus to engage industry and seek out opportunities. We also have our STHM specific career fair. The really unique component to this is not only is it a student career fair, it's STHM specific with industry partners, but it's also developed as an experiential learning class by our students. So it's peer-to-peer experiences. Our students develop the actual career fair itself. We typically average about 50 to 60 employers on campus, and we typically see about 500 or so students from STHM participating every fall in our career fair. So it is a peer-to-peer experience helping engage industry, alumni, and students. We have our executive in residence program. This is where students are learning and networking with high-level industry leaders, change makers in the industry, talking about the future of our industries, engaging students in their experience and helping them figure out their own career trajectory and management. And then finally, we have our networking events, a myriad of opportunities for students to engage with not only each other and practice their networking skills, but to work with alumni and industry partners. In addition to that, we have our professional development series. These are our services and offerings that we provide our students to help develop them to engage all of these experiences and programming services that we've offered already. That includes our career advising, coaching, and exploration. We're sitting down with students, and as Gia mentioned, really a personalized, individualized approaches where we're gonna know the students' names. We're gonna learn other stories and figure out what they wanna do and where they wanna go. Individualized, industry-specific career advisement, we're helping them figure out what their skills are, how those skills are unique, and how they can use them to align to their own professional goals. We provide workshops. Not only do we do one-on-one meetings, we do group workshops in person, and we also do virtual workshops, very similar to what we're doing now. These workshops may be centered around resumes, cover letters, interviewing, mentorship, career trajectory, career planning, career exploration, and even job search. We offer reviews and critiques of all application material to work with students, where our students aren't just going to have a resume, they're going to learn how to build it, they're going to work with someone how to make it great, and they're going to have a successful outcome, something that they can take to an employer and really sell their strengths and abilities. And last but not least is our alumni career services. Because for us, once somebody's an owl, they're always an owl. And so our services do not end following graduation. We offer excellent post-grad opportunities and services for students in their early career development and even engaging them in their leadership experiences. So in addition to those things, last but not least, for some of our resources, some of our tools that are available for students is our weekly connections. This is our weekly newsletter that we send out every Monday, where we highlight all new internship opportunities, industry hour opportunities, and programming happening within all of STHM. An opportunity for us to really keep our students engaged in what's happening on campus and around campus, both academically and otherwise as part of their experience here at Temple. We have STHM Passport. This is really great because it's an exclusive STHM major only job database where we keep all of our partner shared experiences specifically for our students for both internships and part-time job opportunities. And again, that's exclusive to STHM only students. And then last but not least is our STHM CSPD Canvas resource page. When I'm not available, when my colleagues aren't available, we don't want students to be left out in the wind in this experience. It's a one-stop shop that they can access at any time to find help and resources for resumes, cover letters, networking, etc. A means for us to be available when we can't always be available. And that is, again, a one-stop shop service for all STHM students. So as you're looking at this, what does that mean across 4 years of experience? We wanted to show you a visual of what would your student go through within their 4 years as part of the Center for Student Professional Development. In their first year, their freshman year, they're going to be really immersed academically in their major programming already. They don't have to wait those 2 years. And as far as their professional experiences, they're going to be learning how to develop their resume, and they're going to be in experiences through their industry hours in actually having experience to talk on within a resume. In their sophomore year, they're going to be taking part in our STHM 2001 Career Development Seminar. This is a 1-credit course that fits within the Fly in 4 programming. It is not above and beyond. It's 7 hours of professional development experiences within a full semester where a student can engage my office and some of our staff and faculty in learning their resume, cover letter, resumes, LinkedIn, elevator pitches, and interviewing experiences online as well. Fully immersed application of this experience. And then not only that, they'll be working on their industry related hours. That leads us to our junior year where they're going to be engaging in internship 1, where they will also be participating in additional professional development workshops really aligned to their career management, career exploration, and how to best engage their internship experience. And that will lead us into our senior year, where they'll participate in the Senior Professional Development Seminar course, actually hosted by Dr. Blackburn, in which the students are going to be really transitioning from their academic careers into their professional careers, which leads us to internship 2, and then most importantly, graduation, which I think we're all really excited about. And once again, just reminding everybody that we offer excellent alumni services through our new platform, STHM Connections, where students will have continued access and early career development support at no additional cost. This includes things like mentorship, networking, and engagement for the student to really help support and empower their future career as a leader in these industries. So as you guys are going through this process and really thinking about what this major can do for you, we recognize that we are really unique and there are very unique sectors of our industries. So we wanted to share with you a few of the spaces that our curriculum is really aligned to in best preparing our students academically and professionally to graduate and be successful professionally. This includes things like hotel and resort management, gaming and casinos, venue, facilities, restaurants, event management, even analytics and revenue management on our tourism hospitality side, just to name a few. On our sports side, you're going to see professional, collegiate, and recreational administration experiences, agency, analytics, event management, community relations, facilities, venue, etc. These are really unique spaces, and our curriculum is designed to be aligned to these sectors of the business to help best prepare students to truly understand and execute the skill sets needed to be successful professionally. As we are very proud of where our owls go, and owls really are everywhere, we wanted to share a few of the jobs of some of our recent graduates so that you could see an idea of some of the titles and the type of companies that we're seeing recent graduates go to. Many of these companies have hosted interns for us, and then of course they have our Temple owls are there professionally in their postgraduate experiences. But I think it's important for you all to see what can you do and how do you apply unique degrees such as ours in a professional job-related category. As we are sharing some of our excellent students, we wanted to give you a visual of one of our most infamous alums, if you will. Erica Rudy graduated in 2018. She currently works for Hyatt Regency Atlanta, where she is the assistant manager for outlets. She was a tourism and hospitality major. And I wanted to give you guys an idea of what does it look like for a student's actual 4-year experience. So tourism hospitality major, her industry hours included working at various hotels. She worked for the city of Philadelphia for a short time. And in her senior internship, she was the food and beverage corporate management trainee at Hyatt. Erica was actually so immersed in her Hyatt experience for all 4 years, she ended up being awarded a $20,000 scholarship. And when she did her internship in her senior year, she was actually hired on within 2 months of the internship as a full-time, full-fledged employee as an assistant manager level. So we are very proud of Erica. We're very proud to see where she's been. She's been an excellent alum, and she was a wonderful student. In addition, we wanted to share with you one of our sport and recreation management majors, Andrew, graduated in 2018. What did his life look like when he was at Temple? Really engaged in his SPOs, really engaged in his experiences. Some of his industry hours included the NFL draft. Side note, we had over 150 students participating all across Philadelphia, assisting with the NFL draft, which was a really unique and cool experience. A lot of that was a part of their industry hour opportunities. He's worked with the Eagles, the Philadelphia Union, and in his senior internship, he worked with industry and alumni relations here in STHM, helping do business management and business development, connecting partners to our academic experiences, helping in that office. And now Andrew is the group sales account executive for the Philadelphia Union. Again, another great alum, someone we're very proud of, and we've had the chance to really get to know. That being said, I want to thank you for the time as far as the Center for Student Professional Development. I know that if you do have any questions, there will be a lot of opportunity for you to engage with us. I'm going to hand you off to Miss Samantha McGrady to close us out. Thank you all very much and have a wonderful rest of your day.
Yes, thank you all for spending some time with us, but we do know that watching a recorded video isn't the most exciting way for you to interact with STHM. So that said, we encourage you to continue to stay connected with us. We have opportunities for you to meet with us individually, to experience a virtual class with a faculty member, to talk with current students in the program, and so on. And all of these can be done from the comfort of your home. Please visit sthm.temple.edu/visit to see your options. And if you have any questions along the way, please feel free to reach out to that email address up there, asksthm@temple.edu. We look forward to connecting with you again soon. Thank you.